Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. I'm Shy, and today's video is just going to be a little glowy everyday makeup routine. I'm just showing you guys my everyday makeup. Obviously, a little disclaimer, I don't do makeup every single day. I do work from home some days, so those days I don't wear makeup unless I have something to do or if I just want to wear makeup. I am more into like having clear skin and good like skincare, so that way I don't have to wear makeup or feel the need to wear makeup. So this is just my everyday makeup routine for the days that I do decide to wear makeup, if I'm taking pictures or if I'm going out and I want to just like look a little bit more alive, then this is the makeup look that I go for. It is super simple, very minimal, not groundbreaking or anything. It's very like minimal natural makeup. So if you are looking for natural glowy everyday makeup, then just keep watching. Okay, so first I start out with the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better primer. This is an oil-free primer. I just like to put this on my face. I always have to use oil-free because I do get oily sometimes. I feel like I have like combination skin, like it's never just normal, like it's either oily or it's dry. So I use this, and I normally just rub this in with my hands. And I was saying this the other day in my video, in my weekend of my life video, when I let my skincare set in for a few hours before I actually put makeup on, I feel like my makeup just looks so much better. So I was able to do that again today. I did my skincare around like 7 o'clock this morning, and it's now like 11. So my skin feels really good, and it feels hydrated, and it just feels good. As you can see, I have one breakout here, and then I have some scarring right here. So yeah, I've been working on getting this scar to go away. Obviously it's just a work in progress though. Like, you have to just be patient, and eventually it should go away. So I don't do like super full coverage makeup ever normally. I think my most like full coverage makeup I've ever worn was for my wedding, and I feel like even then it kind of looked pretty natural, which I appreciate. So first up, we're gonna take the NYX Concealer Serum. This is in the shade Sand. So I'll just put this all over my face, and I'll just blend this out with just a Morphe like foundation brush. I've been using this for a little over a week now, and I have absolutely been loving it. I feel like it's just like super lightweight, hence why it's probably called Bear With Me. But yeah, I don't know, I just feel like it looks super just natural on the skin. It's not heavy at all, and I feel like it still like leaves a little bit of glowiness on my skin, which I really like. Okay, then I go in with another concealer. This is the Maybeline Fit Me in the shade 30, which is Honey. I just take this one, it's like my brightening concealer, and I'll just put this under my eyes. And then I just take this Real Techniques like angled brush, and I just pat it in. I feel like this like fits under my eye perfectly, so I just use this to pat it in. Okay, next I'll go in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the Satin Finish. This is in the shade Rich Chocolate, and I take a very little amount of this. This is super pigmented, guys. And then I just take this Sephora brush. It's just like a buffing brush, and I will just do this. Different it looks on camera than it does in person. It's not that harsh. So I'm going to use my NYX Bear With Me concealer again and just put it like directly on that little spot. And I'm going to just take this dry sponge and just like tap it in. Because if you like rub, you're kind of just moving the product around instead of like tapping it into your skin. So there you go, just like that, it's all gone. Okay, now I'm gonna take this Juvia's Place bronzed bronzer. It's in the shade Tan. It's this little palette here. It has the 2 colors. I usually use this one, and I just use a little Sephora contour brush. I just take a little bit. This stuff is pretty pigmented, so I just take a little bit and I just go on top. Guys, this looks so much like harsher in the camera, I swear. All right, and then I'm gonna just take the brush that I used to do concealer under my eyes, and I'm just gonna run it underneath my contour, or my bronzer. It's not really contour, but. Okay, next up I'm gonna take the Anastasia Brow Freeze, and I'll just take any like spoolie that I have or whatever, and I just dip this in a little bit like that. Just get a little bit out. I brush upward first, and then I kind of just like go along the top and just like push the stray hairs down a little. And then sometimes I'll just leave them like that because they're pretty dark on their own and they're very full already. Sometimes I'll just take this NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Ash Brown, and I'll just fill in a little bit. So like I don't like color my whole brow in. I just really take the pencil wherever it's like super sparse, and I will just like fill those areas in. I'm just gonna take my Fenty Pro Fltr setting powder in the shade Hazelnut. I will say this is a little too dark for me in the winter, just a little. So I just take a very little bit and I like tap a lot of it off. I just want it so I'm not oily. All right, next I am going to put on some blush. I've been using this disgusting blush palette for literally probably 5 years. I'm not even joking. It's disgusting that I'm still using it, but it's literally my favorite blushes ever. They're from Lorac, and I keep trying new blushes and like nothing compares, so I'm just gonna use these until I literally can't anymore. I take the shade Vivid or Technicolor depending on what I'm in the mood for, but today I'm gonna use Vivid, so it's like this pink one over here, and these are so pigmented. Like, look at that. And I just put this on the apples and just work my way up toward my temple. I feel like if you literally just used concealer and blush, like you would look put together. Like you don't need anything else besides like to cover those dark circles and to just put a little bit of color in your face. I feel like that's literally all you need, and you look like you look alive. You look alive. Okay, next I'm just gonna take a Morphe like eyeshadow brush, and I'm just gonna dip into this shade right here, and I'm just putting this in my crease just to kind of give my eyes some definition. Nothing crazy, just, you know. Then I'm just going to take some mascara. I'm going to use the Maybelline the Falsies Lash Lift in the shade Very Black. And I'm just gonna put some mascara on. If I'm being honest, I hate mascara. If I could have eyelash extensions for the rest of my life, I would, but my bank account's just not set up for that yet. Hopefully one day. Yeah, I just hate mascara. I don't have any recommendations for mascara. Everyone I've ever tried, I just don't like. I feel like I just don't like it in general. Like, it's just like goopy, and I just feel like it, regardless of how much or how little you put on, I just feel like it never makes my eyelashes look good. Like, it just, I don't know. There was a time in my life when I just would do like a full face of makeup like this and just not wear mascara, and sometimes I do because I just hate it so much. I think what I hate even more about it is taking it off. That's like the worst. And also I have like 2 eyelashes on the bottom. Here's a little hack for you guys. I don't know if it's necessarily a hack. It's a little bit of an expensive hack, so I think that's the opposite of a hack. But if you like ever want to like lay down your baby hairs or anything, or even like slick your hair back like in a slick bun, I tried this in a pinch when I went to New York City with my friend Megan, and we just went for the day, so we were changing in the car and like doing our makeup and everything in the car, from like our day outfits to our night outfits to go out to dinner. And I was like, shit, I forgot to bring like my gel to like slick my hair back in a slick pony. and I had my makeup bag with me, and I was like, is there anything in here I can use? This shit slicks. Obviously, like, it freezes your brows up. So I use this sometimes to like slick down my edges, or just like slick my hair back in a slick pony. And honestly, it works 100 times better than any other like gel or anything like that, any type of like paste I've used. So I just take this little toothbrush and I just like dip it in the brow freeze. Oh, I forgot that I got one of these the other day from Amazon. So I don't know if this will work any better, but let's see. Let's dip this in our brow freeze. Okay. Okay, and then just to finish off the look, this is everything. I just take a little bit of my Laneige lip mask and I just apply this as my gloss.